Mic check. Cool. Why do I have desktop audio feedback? Testing. Testing. That's not good. What is happening? Hmm. Do, 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 do. Don't have any music going yet. Hmm. Check. Testing. Testing. That's strange. Okay. We live test while we're waiting for stream to start. I have set up stream alerts, sound alerts, rather, but in process of changing the settings, I have somehow given my microphone a direct line back into desktop audio, and I don't know if that comes through, so we'll test in a second. Yash, what's going on? Hello. How you doing today? I'm gonna see if I can troubleshoot this. Probably I killed the audio too. Sorry, I keep killing the music. If anyone's an audio expert, because I certainly am not, think that I have to change how my microphone is set up. Monitor and output. Hmm. Do. What's up with audio? It is funky right now. Can you hear me talking, Rebecca? Okay, cool. Does it sound okay, or are you saying that because I was talking about audio being weird? We will go to Unova to eventually get the C4 rerun started. Dude. You're fine, cool. Let's test something real quick. I try to set up sound alerts, and of course I'm breaking everything. Did you hear that sound notification? Should have sounded like an A button being pressed in a Pokemon game. Noda, hello, hello. Let me know if you saw or heard that. Or both. Could have been both. We want our E4 team arranged properly. That's correct. No sound notification. Dang. Okay. Supposed to go through yo. What's up, Puck? Welcome. Yeah, I'm seeing it go off in the audio mixer. I'm not hearing it on my end, though, but that could just be because of monitor stuff. What's up, Rabby? Salutes to the lurkers. I guess we'll just ignore it and get going here. Audio for follows, yeah. So I wanted mostly sound alerts for raids, but there's the follow. But yeah, I can't hear it personally, but that could just be because it's not being played through like the monitor like audio settings. No audio confirmed. Okay. You guys can hear the music too, right? It's pretty quiet, but test. Yeah, I pick a lull in the song to ask you if you can hear the music. It's funny. Use OBS? Yeah, I'm using OBS. Yeah, there's no audio for it. Yeah, nada for notification. All right. Oh, well, we'll just ignore for now. Music sounds okay. This might be awful. I'm going to change the setting really quickly. It was giving me feedback because I'm doing this jank as heck. If you're curious about what goes on behind the scenes, like you have to control where every audio, which way it flows and all that. Last time I used OBS, I had to add the follower audio as its own audio source. It is added as its own audio source? Or are you saying like specifically the follow one alone? When you add the sound alerts, did you select the control audio through OBS setting? I did. I think what might be happening is, actually, I have no idea if I'm being honest, but one of the settings that I tried to enable and then changed is I have my monitoring device set to a virtual audio cable, and I don't remember why it's set that way. And then I set it back to my speakers, and then it's also playing through my desktop for some reason. So that was silly. Groundsy, hey, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. So we'll just have the follow notifications for now. Just be that, and then I'll have to do some more troubleshooting off stream. I didn't test like the desktop. I'll probably just have to redo all my audio and have specific sources for everything, rather than just using desktop audio, because it's kind of dumb to use desktop audio to begin with. Virtual cable always causes issues for me. Yeah, it's kind of a pain. I don't even remember why I set it up in the first place, but what are you gonna do? Let me set up PokeKing, and then we'll switch over to like my nice little, yeah, audio split everything. That's definitely the way to go. When I first started streaming, the only reason that I started streaming was just because I thought it'd be fun, and I had just done all the like the raid videos, so I just wanted to stream and like talk to people. And I just went with whatever was easiest, like shortest route, least friction, because I didn't really know if I'd be doing it at all. Let's get PokeKing up. You can play music on Spotify, make it so it doesn't appear in VODs. Yeah, that's another huge thing. Though I think you can't do that with Restream, I've heard. So I'm using Restream for YouTube. But maybe you can now. I'm not quite sure. Oh, is PokeKing down? Uh-oh. Maybe we just switch to a gym rerun. I can pull up Xanarchy's guide as an alternative. There's a plugin that makes it easy. Wind capture audio. Word. I am going to save that for later. Thank you. The other thing that I need to do is just like have something up where I can see events like follows and raids and other things instead of just having chat open. But that's a problem for another time. How's everybody doing today? Thanks for joining. I'm gonna try to make some money today. The goal for me, like my PokeMMO goals right now are like money making, learning Elite Four reruns a lot better, just having that down so that they can be a little bit more mindless. I eventually want to do some shiny breeding. I don't think that's not necessarily today thing. I need to gain 10 million today. That would be tough. You'd have to do some flipping, I think, and that would be like really hard as it is. If you need help setting stuff up, message me after stream and I'll help you. Hell yeah, Macro. I would really appreciate that. Streaming is a foreign concept to me. All right, back to PokeMMO. Yeah, I was looking at how much it would cost to breed some stuff for my gym rerun team, all that stuff. Thanks, Ravi, for linking my stream in team chat, because I always forget to do that. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Some exciting stuff going on behind the scenes. I did stream that alt run the other day, and I ran 2 alts simultaneously. So I had 2 devices open, and I was going through the Unova region with both of them at the same time. So I'm up to 11 total characters with Unova completed, and then 5 of those have all regions completed, including my main. So the alt grind's real. I'm going to keep doing that, probably mostly off stream as an activity, but trying to get a lot of alts done pre-event season so I can just grind event rewards so that I can do things like this. Wait for it. Oh, wrong. So I can do things like this, where you just get boxes full of like raid rewards, whatever it may be. Just having alts done is super useful for the event season. I highly recommend it. I was using Glades. You can go back and watch that other one that I did where it was just a single region on stream. But highly recommend that. Huge shout out to Danny with 6 Ys for the the hookup on the strategy there. He's going to be putting out a video at some point on it. Looks like this, just a plugin, adds an audio source like a video source. Oh, that's clutch. Yeah, that's definitely the way to go. Cool. I will be doing that off stream for sure. I need to make sure that I have enough of everything. 400 potions. I've got some revives, burn heals. Air balloons, 76 is good. X speed is one that I need a bunch of. We'll buy another 20-ish. It's about that many for... I always wonder if X speeds randomly will go up for cheaper. Same price, yeah. Doesn't make a difference. What are y'all up to today while you're watching me? Let's see. What's PokeKing does not want to load. 4. There we go. Kind of follow along. If PokeKing doesn't load, I can just do it on an alt. Where I have not gotten up to the PokeKing route anyway. Like, we can do that. Or we can... Playing FM on Second Monitor, nice. I've not ever gotten sucked into FM Black Hole, thankfully. Or, you know, maybe I'm just missing out. But it's definitely something that I would waste a significant portion of my life on if I were ever to play it. I feel like that's in the same category of games as like Civ and others where you just blink and it's 2 a.m. Making some notes on decent routes for singling during wars. Nice. I am super fascinated by like the wars points per whatever, you know, like if you were to categorize how to optimally spend your time to get points per hour, let's say, or like points per time spent. I'm sure every team wants to closely guard all of those secrets, but I love that kind of math and optimization. I know that there were like a lot of ones that stood out way ahead of others that they kind of brought back in. I think Triagonal is one of those that was like, is still kind of overpowered for the month that it's available. So should be interesting to see what the strategies are. Also kind of a shame that we don't have a live scoreboard to see what's going on live during the event. And that, again, it benefits teams to kind of like closely guard how many points they're actually getting so that, you know, they can protect their lead, might disincentivize or incentivize other teams to chase or whatnot. But I guess it is just a marathon anyway, and you should run your own race. But yeah, if PokeKing doesn't want to load, I don't know if anyone else uses the website. It doesn't seem... Oh, it's loading. What the hell? It's not loading on Chrome for me, which is what I use it to auto-translate. Pori Sites has parts of PokeKing translated, but not done yet. Yeah, there's a lot of... I'm aware of at least 3 different PokeKing translation setups or like attempts, and the only one that is like published is Denzi Norsky's or Free Reign. I don't know what name they go by now. It's Free Reign on Discord, but sold like Denzi Norsky on YouTube. They have a Johto only English translation, and it's like alphabetized, so it's a little bit harder to navigate than like the PokeKing routing table website. So that's a bit of a problem, but it at the very least is in English. We can try. All right, I'll just have to set up a new browser window. Shouldn't be that much of a problem. We'll do this really quick. Yo, Sky, welcome, welcome. How you doing today? Let me see. We're just gonna do this live. You make sure there's nothing on my Firefox that's gonna immediately dox me. Hello, Centum, welcome. I'm doing well. A little bit of free time today, so I thought I'd go live and stream, especially provide background noise for those that are missing Petrowski's stream while he rests up for Shiny War. Fluffy, hello, welcome. Clarko, what's going on? Welcome. How you doing today? I was just saying, hopefully providing background noise for Petrowski people. All right. We're just gonna go into streaming E4. We're gonna add a window capture. We're doing this live, everyone. Window capture. Bang. Just like that. Get chat back up. I think that's good. Cool. We are in Unova, which I believe is United League. This is going to be a little bit slower, but I think we'll be all right. Cool, 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 cool. I'm doing well, thank you. I got 3 4s red Mori and a couple gyms in my run last night. Hell yeah. Sound is okay, thanks, Mind Game. Yeah, it's I was having trouble with it earlier in the stream just because I tried to add sound alerts and then I messed something else up in the process, as is typical with anything technology related. So that was a pain. Should I abuse my mod powers and post my stream in Petrowski's Discord? As like Xanarchy does? Yeah, let's do it. Yes. Yes, dude, of course. Great, I'm gonna blame all of you if I get in trouble. W, abusive power. Eventually, it would be cool. It was hard, but I think I could do it. If I could like screen mirror somehow, figure out how to do that. Make sure I have figgies. I didn't check that. Okay, yeah, cool. I always get so nervous starting these. Like I'm forgetting something. Oh. All right, cool. And let me check. Great. You all might not be able to see exactly what's going on the PokeKing website, but I think that'll be good enough, and we'll just go. Yeah, obviously I'm not posting every single stream. I don't think I would need, like, I don't know, maybe I can poll the audience here. I haven't found the need to have my own Discord, but if it were something where I just like literally only post it like stream notifications and video notifications, would anyone join that? Would like, do you prefer Discord notifications over like the actual platform notifications like YouTube or Twitches, that kind of thing? Oh my goodness, you got to be kidding me. I'm glad that I didn't press A because it just logged me out mid. I'm gonna get my password doxed. All right, there we go. Make sure M1's first, because OCD. I think platform notifications are enough. Yeah, that's generally what I lean towards. I'm still in the process of my E4 team. I'm using PvP rewards. That is a way to go. I think that that's one of the most underutilized portions of the PvP rewards, is people complain it's like bound Pokemon. They're 2x31 and 25 plus, so they're not that useful. They don't have hidden ability, but they generally have a lot of uses outside of those. I rock. we switch to Blissey and Trick. Hey, Anarchy. Doing E4 into Jim. Yeah. I'm just doing full E4 because I think it's probably easier to do on stream. Oh, I don't have... I'll just use Riches 75. That's fine. I realized I didn't get an amulet coin after like checking everything. Lock up Lucario, Chandelure 5+2. Cool. I need one more Blastoise for gym rerun. I mean, I know I can just buy it, but it's fun to use the PvP reward. Exactly. And like that's another fun aspect of it is you're doing something that like enables another part of the game. So like, yeah, you can set the egg move. Though I think you lose the egg move if you ever unlearn it, but you know, why would you ever unlearn it? So it's like fun to incentivize yourself to go PvP to get that Pokemon, and so it forces you to kind of like do other aspects of the game. Like I really like combining those things. That's kind of like why I want to do the shiny gym run team. I was just brainstorming earlier a shiny raid team, like a shiny sun team of like easy shiny hunts that would enable like an all shiny sun team. Stuff like that is just fun. Looking at like Darumaka and Litwick. Did a gym rerun myself. Might get shit faced to stream again later. Clark, I didn't even know that you stream. I have to follow you. XP, that was 5, right? Yeah. Yeah. Shiny rerun team, and raids are the ultimate place to flex shinies because people can like it's one of the rare times that people are like forced to look at your shinies. So that's why it's like it would be cool to have a flex gym rerun team, but I think it's almost cooler to have a flex raid team. So if you have like a Sun, like obviously I'm a fan of Sun, as seen by my last video. The like having a full shiny Sun team would be really cool just to have, and then you can blast people with the shiny particle effect like 5 or 6 times. Force, yeah, look at it. Look at it, damn it. Yeah, you drive on your simulator though. PC isn't power enough to handle it, so I stream directly through my Xbox. Yeah. What drive sims do you do? Don't think Torkoal will be good personally. Yeah, I wasn't even looking at a Sunsetter, to be honest. I was just gonna rely on other people to do it. But like I'm talking about like bad Pokemon that will just be used on like the low tier raids. So like I have a shiny Rapidash that I'll just use for flare blitzing. It's already naughty nature and like a decently high attack stat, that kind of thing. I've Heat more, Camerupt if it's fast enough. I can use. We're going to the next king. Set of Corsa competizione. Oh my god, my Italian's terrible. I'm a disgrace. Pay attention real quick. Competizione. Nice Italian, thank you. I'm really good. I actually lived in Italy for 3 months, so it's like an actual disgrace. The mozzarella. That's the new feature of Twitch, is the smells through stream. Let me actually look what I'm supposed to do here. It's just hard swap Blissey. I'm guessing I trick, yeah. Life Orb, Inanimate Orb, the big characters, Explosion are empty. Okay. Okay, we got Life Orb. Then we rock. Do we die? No. The crit would kill. Fight the dragon with the double axes. Translator is on fire, yeah. Now it's a hard Chandelure. Interesting that it's an EQ setup with Chandelure, and we need the defense. it stays in. So I guess we just go straight +3, +3, +3, +2. Ginger Matt, how's it going? Congrats on the Eevee Swarm, by the way. That was sick. Bisharp, Sucker Punch. That makes sense. I met a guy who does an F1 like fantasy sim league where they just do the F1 race that's happening that week on the Friday night for the race weekend. And I thought that that was really cool. And it's like one of the times I've most wanted to have like a driving sim. Chiselin, what's up? All right, that's +3, +2. We have rocked. We're rocking out. But I've always liked driving sims. I ran a go-kart league randomly once myself amongst friends just because it was cheaper and more fun. Sup. I have F124 and it's very, very hard and unforgiving. Yeah, I think it would smack the shit out of me if I tried that. But it would be, I think it would just be, it's kind of like, I'm sure I already enjoy watching F1, but I'm sure I would have a newfound appreciation for it if I like raced it. Like every turn I'd have a better concept for. And I almost got a job for Logitech and their peripherals for racing, so. What the heck? Is this supposed to happen? Well, we got paralyzed. We got hacked by Lipard. No big deal. We go to the next king. I don't have a Paraheal bound. I've not seen that before, so that's a time loss, but we're not on charm yet. Out of Crow, cut the Metagross. Did I miss something? Lipard used Foul Play because it didn't see meaningful damage output with Foul Play. Got it. On stream, I usually get gazeboed and raced on Nürnberg with the most unruly car. It's pretty funny. That sounds hilarious. Yeah, the Chinese translation alone is just hilarious. Staraptor. Intimidation will kill you, except for Bukiing. The whole team is not light bulb, fast, and does not eat speed. It's just, so this must be scarfed. This feels sketch. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, what? Non-threatening. Oh, it was, never mind. Okay, I'm dumb. So it's going to... I'll just go Blissey, and that'll force it back into close combat, I think. I guess there's a separate team that it can be, so I probably need rocks. This is scuffed. Easy dodge. Dude, I am on stream. I dodge everything. This is insane. Oh, wait. We don't want Stone Edge, though. Do we think that I should do a rock setup with, like, Excadrill or Poly real quick? The translation's a little bit different because I'm using the Firefox extension. It just wasn't loading on Chrome. So... Got a Fnatic set up months ago and it's nearly broken my wrist already twice. Jeez. I could go for the rock setup, or I wonder if I just switch Metagross and then trick again, it'll do something different. Let's do that. That sounds fun. It's locked into Stonehenge Mienshao versus non-choice locked Blissey. It'll swap. Well, it didn't. This'll swap. Okay, we were locking the artificial cell egg with rocks up. We'll just go Chandelure now. Wait, no, because that was with... What's it going to click? Aurasphere? Focus Blast. Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, I forgot that it gets Focus Blast. That was a huge misplay. Hopefully it doesn't swap. And +3/+2. Thank goodness we are not on Charm. Oh my goodness, now it swaps. Did I forget if I tricked this or not. We'll just go to the second Metagross. I could just click Thunder Punch, right? Okay, good. It did switch. I just wanted to make sure. Because this is still Scarfed, and now we can just hard switch. Ibrahimovic. We love Ibra. Okay. I am the king of scuffing Unova on stream. +3/+2, and we're good to go. Rainer, I'm very excited for your video later today. If anyone is not aware, we are in the presence of like a PokeMMO god. Rainer has completed 39 gym leaders in under 60 minutes on a single charm, which is an incredible feat. +3/+2 with rocks. We're chilling. Shadow Ball time. And I believe his video is scheduled to come out in about 3 hours time, so I highly recommend you check that out. I am not shadow balling like I did last time. Turbo version tier? Yes, definitely. Rainer, more than cooked. Rainer is that's like 3 Michelin stars. Unreal type shit. This Metagross is so annoying in Unova runs with Gallade, because it just barely lives a Sacred Sword. And sometimes will live with rock damage. It ended one of my runs where I forgot to buy revives on the alt. If you Google him, you might end up finding his channel, Rainer's channel. Did Rainer ever do a breakdown of it? What a feat. I think he has, like, Rainer, correct me if I'm wrong here. I think you have done some breakdowns in the past, but it just changes so rapidly. Like, the breakdown is really just the video. And he's posted stuff in Petrowski's Discord in the Gym Run channel. Never going to try 40 or 41 because Celadon and Nakreen aren't certified Michelin gyms. They're not even James Beard. They're like... F2. Max. And we're chilling. Hopefully this loads in time. Yeah, the core though of understanding what Rainer's doing is he's going and scouting gyms ahead of time. So it's not obviously an attainable like daily gym run where you're going in blind. The world record and all the showcase and the lines of the variations I got. Trick. We lock Conkeldurr. What do we think Conkeldurr is? Builder for sure. I wonder what tooth for tooth is. We rock. We still outspeed, and then we see what it does. Drain punch. Chandelure +3/+2. Yeah, I wonder why. I'll have to kind of troubleshoot off stream, but I wonder why Chrome was not loading PokeKing while Firefox was. +3/+2. While I have people and a captive audience, explain in more detail why certain variations are done in past Discord server under the gym run strat when asked, but most of the documentation is private. Yeah, makes sense. Doesn't want Xanarchy stealing his strategies and coming from that world record, obviously. The flamethrower. And then we get a lot less casual after this because we will be popping charm. Does somebody want to tell me? Because I can never remember what I should do for my route. Gym rerun. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you doing? Are you doing your gym rerun today? Because I'm not. I'm doing my Elite 4 rerun. I could do a gym rerun. Maybe I'll do a Xanarchy run after this, and then I'll stream. We'll see what happens. Will be soon. What gym rerun team do you use? Because I feel like the gym rerun endorsement for gym reruns is crucial. Because when I shared my doc on previous iterations of Xanarchy's team with my twist, I got a lot of DM spam asking constantly about it. Yeah, that's a constant problem if you're publishing guides, is just the DM spam. Yash, hello. How much do you earn from Elite 4 runs? It depends. If you do 4 or 5, it's around like 400k an hour roughly. A ballpark 450. It's tough exactly to say. I feel like I've seen you before. There's a chance. I don't know if you're talking to Rainer or me, but there's definitely a chance you've seen either of us before. So I don't want my fun reruns taken away by the constant harass of questions. Yeah. Ultimately, we play this game for fun, and if it's making it not fun for you, then it is not worth doing. I think I can go a little bit further, but I don't mind. Wow, I'm throwing. Time loss. Oh, please load. Oh, no. Charm popped. Yeah, we're live now. Are you spending BP for your E4 reruns? I'm just kind of holding it for now. This is Latios, right? Yeah. We trick. Huge time loss. No big deal. I'm not spending it right now. I probably will just spend it on... We lock Earthquake straight to Exca. No rocks. Is it better than gym reruns? They're best in combination. So what you can do is start an Elite 4 run. And if you watch me, I just pop charm on the champion. And so what that does is I'm only going to be on charm for like 2 minutes of this run and get like, I forget how much it is. It's like 100k reward. So it allows you to like slam more into a single hour, so you could immediately go into a gym rerun after this. I'm just gonna be doing it in E4 only because I just want to learn them. But that is this a... Is it dragon flying? No, it's dragon psychic. It would tell me if it was immune. BP is on its all-time low for non-bracelet conversions. Yeah, that's the other aspect, is that like choice 118k. Thanks, Pedro. Like choice items are super cheap right now if you want to buy like scarves, like specs and everything. 66.99, 115. Yeah, 132. That okay. So, and it's always a flat conversion into whatchamacallit, into bracelets and that sort of thing. So I'll probably just be doing like straight into breeders. Like this Excadrill is not perfect. I just made a quick one, 28, 26, 29 for bulk stats. Like it's one of the only two that you can actually skimp on. And then same with Chandelure. So I'll just breed a perfect version of these. Like, where am I? Yeah, I'll breed perfect versions of those and just use the BP that I get from that. What region am I going to? I don't think it matters that much. Somebody tell me and I missed it. How do you make PvP content? I'm trash at PvP. I have streamed some PvP before, but I'm not very good at it. I'm going to try to make some teams after I get this Elite Four team done. Let's do... I don't know which one I'm supposed to do next. I feel like I'll just go to Sinnoh. I don't think it matters. Somebody tell me if I fucked that up. Bracelet is 13.3. Yeah, it's 13 to 1-ish. 13.3. Don't do Kanto and Hoenn if your run doesn't do 5. Am I fully healed? I forget. Yeah. Order isn't relevant at all. People have said that the order matters for heals, but I'm not going to be doing 5, so it's like whatever. Oh shit. Growing. Where am I? Sinnoh? I think that's Sinnoh. First. Ferrothorn, 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 Ferrothorn. Did I click the wrong one? No, it's right here. We trick Desert Dragonfly. Straight Excadrill setup. Can you skip the menu lockout on logout? There are some skips. I'm not familiar with them yet, and I'm not sweating this run super hard just because it's kind of like a learning experience. Definitely can skip portions of it, and there's like multiple logouts, and it depends on the region which ones you can and can't skip. This is +4, +2. So I'm not going super hardcore. And even when I didn't go super hardcore yesterday or the day before when I did Elite Four rerun, still did 4 and trainers, so that was much better than I anticipated. Should be okay without like the added little time saves. If I were going for 5, absolutely would need to. This is an easy one, thankfully. This is a lot of EQs early, so I think I can sneak in an Iron Head here to save some PP. If someone ever makes Pokeking translations, the Indian community will be way wealthier. All people do is gym and trainer and not E4 when they do reruns, which is sad. There is a Johto translation of them where you, so the reason that the Johto translation is good is it's the best into red and gym reruns. So there is a Johto English translation. You can also then just do the Johto E4 into a gym rerun, which is a very good hour of money making, usually better than just trying to do E4s and shooting for 5. So that's something that you can look into. That's in Pat's Discord, probably in the E4 rerun channels. 2x logouts for all regions but Sinnoh, 3 for Sinnoh. Okay. It's so nice having people that are knowledgeable in chat. I always forget to click the next king. I think it's immediately switch Blissey. Shadow Ball Iron Head kills Gengar. What did it click? I missed. Wisp. I'm gonna click Trick. I guess I... What's chi bombs? Is this Rhino? Oh, goodness gracious. I don't think... It was Shadow Ball or it was Wildfire. Outsall, cut, light bulb, cut trick. Okay. Wisp was Wildfire. Thanks, yeah. Personally, in Psycho, I do all the gyms there are. Yeah. And then cut the Metagross and trick. Alright, whatever. Misplay here. I should be able to get rocks off. I might have to use a revive. But I learned that that was Wildfire and that I was supposed to rock. Actually... I outspeed? Strange. Did I get a scarf? Oh yeah, it was scarfed. I'm dumb. But we live. Don't have to use a revive. That's clutch. Okay. +2, +2. Yeah, I usually do 4 and then Morio and Cynthia if available. Some trainers and then do the last E4 Johto and go to a Jimmy run with that charm. Yeah, that's... I think if I were much more consistent with my money making, that would be my move right now. Is just do 4... we don't have Cynthia right now, right? It's fall, but yeah, like Morimoto rich trainers. Would probably be my jam. Like, I could easily do that after this. I have my gym rerun team on my alt. I'll just have to switch it over. And with grass ball. Psycho. Yeah, if you're going beyond an hour, Kursugu, it's definitely better, I think, to look into... I guess you can just do that into, like... Yeah, Sinnoh trainers, where it's just a combo trainer rerun. That works. The trainer rerun... Like, yeah, you can do the rich trainers Morimoto after as well. But at a certain point, I feel like the best trainers can be better than some of the really inconsistent gyms, depending on what gym team you have. Like, what, Kursugu, what gym team do you use? Working on a second account E4 so I can do 2 hours of E4 instead. Yeah, I could theoretically just... I have 5 accounts, so I could do 5 in a row and then take a break for an hour and then do 5 more. Which would just be unhinged, obviously. But if I ever wanted to do like a 24-hour money-making stream or something... Lopunny... Typhon Blastoise. Yeah, like... There's probably better trainer... I guess it might come out break-even, but... Trick. But the really bad Typhlosion Blastoise teams can really be slow. Can't be asked. Yeah. Was that flying knee kick? Yes. Then we rock. Must use special medicine. Oh, because it's gonna... I see. It's gonna high jump kick die. 24-hour money-making stream is insane. Yeah, that would be unhinged. X speed. Okay, cool. I was gonna say. Wait, that's X. This is okay. X special. Okay, that confused me because I was like, special, is that defense or not? What do you invest money on? Right now, nothing. I have most of my money... Well, I didn't really put money into a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff from the last Lunar New Year event. So mostly like event related things, basically, I guess, is to answer your question, what I'm investing in. I bought a lot of random TMs. Like I have a ton of Brick Break TMs that have gone up like 100% in value. My Reflect and Light Screen TMs have gone up like 200%. Got a friend that does 3 Jimmy runs with his characters. I could never though. Yeah, I mean, look at like Xanarchies of the world. People are insane. Like I could do gym. I could do like E4 gym, E4 gym, E4 gym, E4 gym. That's like 10 hours right there. And then just do all E4s and then like mix it up with a trainer rerun in between. I remember to go to the next trainer ahead of time this time. Damn it. But I messed up the elevator heal. Ibrahimovic, +3/+2. Yeah, they really want that bag. Yeah, it's tough for me. That's what I kind of like something about alt runs. Even though I'm not making direct money, it still feels fun to me and will definitely be huge long-term gains. Like, I don't know if y'all saw me flash my my box on my alt with all of the alphas from the Lunar New Year event. Like each one of those is like 100k minimum, 120k now. And so that's a couple mil right there. And then 7 alpha excadrills is like 700k now. That 3, yeah. So like I'm a big fan of the alt run stuff, obviously. I just need to move all of my money off onto my alt, and then that way I will. Wait, what do I click on this? Which is the most damage? Flamethrower, I suppose. It's 1x resist each. What item on Chandelure? Hot air balloon. I haven't been following. Sorry, I'm a fake fan. That's okay, Osu. I don't have, I guess, what, like, the follow alerts are showing up for you all, and I don't have the sound effects, and I don't have the follow event, so, you're getting the notification there, but I don't even know if you clicked follow or anything, which is funny. Oh, shoot. I guess crit Shadow Sneak wouldn't matter. We lose an air balloon. RIP. Lost money. But yeah, if you're interested in the Elite Four team, there's a bunch of videos on it. I would join Petrowski's Discord where we kind of like discuss it in depth. There's like a pace that explains everything, but use hot air balloon on Chandelure to set up on ground-based attacks. We didn't need it there because we used the flash fire immunity to set up on flamethrower, but that's the use for it. This has so far been pretty smooth. I just jinxed it though. We're about to get smoked. Hopefully we see a Rayquaza, that'd be fun. Metagross, doesn't say, it's probably Trick. This looks like an easy one though. Land Shark comes out. And it's just a straight Excadrill setup. So this is another one with Air Balloon. It's the Garchomp is probably clicking Earthquake, and we have Air Balloon on Excadrill to set up. It might switch to whatever Palmenis is. It does not, so we'll never know. But if it does switch to whatever that is, then we just switch to Poliwrath and set up. But otherwise, we don't need to do that apparently. Yeah, now that I'm up to 11 alts, so like 30 would be insane to get on the level of like the super hardcore grinders like Xanarchy at all. But if I were to eventually get there, that would be ideal, to just be able to grind endlessly whenever there's any rewards that require a single region done. Would be huge. Like 30 Excadrills would be crazy. That's just like generational wealth creation in PokeMMO. It's like alts are really the compound interest, so that's why I feel like if you you focus a lot on long-term gains, then focusing on the alts is huge. 11 total characters or accounts. I have 6 accounts now. Not all of them have them. It's 11 characters with Unova completed, like my main included. Yeah. And so I just just yesterday I tried doing a Unova run on 2 devices at the same time. So I had 2 fresh alts and ran through Unova in like 2.5 hours on both. So I was basically like doubling up input while I was doing it. All right, let's test this out. This might be early on the first. Yeah, it was early. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just not clicking anything now. I'm scuffing the heck out of this. Yeah, when you do 2 at a time, it's like a game changer because there's so much waiting that goes on anyway, especially when you're doing Unova with like cutscenes and stuff. Like this. Oh my god. All right, I scuffed the heck out of that. Tax law says something, I think, in Chinese, and I don't speak it. You a bunch of sweaters? Yeah. Hard sweats. It would definitely be feasible to do like 4 at a time because you just like put input in at 2, and then while you're waiting on those 2, you can do the other 2. It would go way slower, but let's do Hoenn. Just jealous. Yeah, it's really clutch to have them. How am I doing on potions? I should be okay, right? Say no to the reconnect? Oh. Well, that's that. Oh, no, I don't want front page. All right, which one's Hoenn? 2? Should I gamble and just click trick? Now let's wait. Oh god, did I click the wrong one? Nope, elements. Oh no. Where is routing table? Gosh. Major time loss. Fence. Rather be a sweater than a knob. Oh. Lock with big characters explosion. I don't know what that means, and it doesn't say anything. We're just gonna click trick. So if we lock flamethrower. There's jet flame, and then we go straight into Chandelure. Or +4, +2. Oh, am I getting nice Clarko today? If it goes running Iron Palm, cut the Metagross trick. So we go to the next Metagross and trick. What is payback if I lock payback? Oh, never mind. Oh, it can change, right? Because never mind. This is such a meanie. I'm always nice. It won't let me connect to the. Yeah, it's not letting me connect on Chrome for some reason. So I don't know why that is, Rosie. Try another browser, I'd say, and then some. It's just a janky website at all. So there might be something that like Chrome is interacting that prevents it from loading. Yeah, you're on Chrome, yeah. Which is unfortunate because Chrome has the best built-in translation. I'm using the Firefox extension and it's way slower and doesn't translate the text that comes up over the image. It gives you like a little preview of what you're supposed to do as you're clicking on the lead. So it's a little bit slower. Like I might not get the rich trainers today. I might not. Who knows? We'll see what happens. You have thick fat. I think, right? That feels like something that might have thick fat, so. Marshtomp Storm Homan, good looks. That's probably good money, isn't it? Was this sashed? Weird. Okay, whatever. Yeah, worked fine on Firefox. Yeah, I was sitting there waiting for it to load. And I just assumed that it was down at the start of stream, and it turned out that it was just the browser. Go figure. So the website's a pain, but it is by far the best guide on how to use the Elite Four, despite the fact that it's not even in English for those of us that are English speaking. But yeah. Stabilized type is so interesting, being the Ghost Dark. Base price 18K, yeah. Easy money. We have a ghost type gym. Elite 4 leader. Oh god. My mechanics are trash. Definitely real that if you're streaming, your mechanics just go to absolute shit. What are some other ones that have huge base price right now? Like I know Porygon spiked because of what's it called? Houndoom Hot Egg. Hot Egg and Trick. Yeah, huge base price for Marshtomp. Go catch those. Also shiny check. Click to kill. So I guess that I kill Honchkrow. Oh, I forgot to heal my Chandelure too. And then a +6/+2 setup on Poly on the Evil Dragon, which is probably Hydreigon? Someone in team bought Pori up to 20K last night. Jesus. Wait, oh, it's Hydreigon Surf, and this is interesting. Wow, what a setup. Must be like a Scarfed or Spec Hydreigon, like Surf. That's great. We love a Pori setup like this. Pori, Poly. We got Pori on the brain. Yeah, Porygon's super expensive. I know the cast form was super expensive for a while as well. That was one. Wasting time. 5K now. Yeah, it was way more, but back in the day. I don't remember how long ago. This was like a few months ago, I think. Someone must have been shunting it. Stupid sash. The net here. EQ again. Roto at 12K, not bad. Yeah, I think Pat specifically called that out as one that was going to go up. I don't know if that's because like points wise, it's a good one to egg hunt for. Also funny to see that like there is a huge spike for Ditto Box demand, and people were saying in Pat's Discord now that like everyone's full on Ditto Boxes basically, and they can't fit anymore. So Ditto Boxes aren't selling as well. So it's like a kind of like a calm before the storm. Oh no, my game's crashing. Uh-oh. Oh no. There it goes. That was, I've not seen that before. All right, that was sketch, but we're fine. We recover. Metagross is probably trick. There's an alert here. I don't know what that's going to be. Shadow Ball kills. Oh, that's the mouse over. Shadow Ball kills. I trick and it stayed in. Oh, because I got Life Orb. Look at skills. Earthquake. Straight to Excadrill. So people are definitely buying Ditto Boxes, but there was like a huge surge of demand. And then all the people that needed them bought them up, or they're farming them themselves, and they bred all the eggs that they need to breed. And so there's like a bit, all that demand kind of tapered. And so it's kind of like the calm before the storm, where once they go through all the eggs that they've, you know, cooked and, or they've made and then cooked potentially to hatch faster, they're going to go right back into like egging. Is that +4, +2? Yeah. Good to go. Okay. And so you can still absolutely sell Ditto Boxes. It's just, it was like a huge spike, and now it's like a bit lower than that baseline now is all. But yeah, Ditto Box selling will probably be most profitable. I would say, I would guess like a little bit into the event. Probably like a few days to a week to 2 weeks in, and then I imagine it'll kind of equalize. Then again, I don't know. There's whales out there that can just continuously dump money in, so cherish to the moon. I hope so. I really do. We'll go to the next king ahead of time here. We got Regirock as a potential legendary sighting. Ado's sitting on 1k. Jeez, I have like 30. That's another like quote unquote investment. Yeah, I just got those from doing the thing. Nice. You can't equip them to a Pokemon, right? So I can't show you. No. Oracle, straight Chandelure +2/+2. Trick, then Chandelure. Why do people use Cherish Balls? I don't know what they do. So we're talking about the mysterious Cherish Balls. So they're Cherish Balls. I forget what the actual function of them are, but they're like an actual Pokeball. Well, that's unfortunate. Use Revive, whatever. But mysterious Cherish Balls have an increased shiny. They have a pool of Pokemon that they can drop or produce, like if you open them, and then they have an increased shiny rate. So it's 1 in 6,000, and they sell for whatever that was, like 180k. I didn't even look. Plus, oh no, that too. Okay, yeah, never mind. Yeah. Though some people mess up and they see Cherish Ball and they buy the wrong one on like the GTL or whatever. You have to watch out for that. Another GTL thing that you have to watch out for is alpha excadrills. That people are taking the hidden ability off the alpha excadrill and then putting it on regular ones, then selling the alphas for like the same price. Different throw animation. Interesting. Do I have any regular ones? I'll have to test that out. Maybe put it on one of these. Unless it's slower, in which case. Like ball effects? Gotcha. And do they increase happiness, or is that another one? Like luxury ball or something? It's straight up evil? Yeah. It's like, it's actually kind of fucked up that they do that. Here, I'll show you real quick. Like, look at this. If you just look, no diamond, no diamond, no diamond. There's a couple, two more down there, 800k, no diamond. Like, it's like absolutely fucked. You really have to watch out because people just assume that alpha equals HA, right? So you just got to pay attention when you're buying stuff. Make sure your filters are correct, especially like female only filter on breeders, that kind of thing. Stay safe out there. Cherish balls are craft only like love balls, or you can buy them at Mart. I forget. They might be in like an event only drop. My boy created that price history graph tool on PokeMMO Hub. We've been laughing our asses off looking at the mysterious balls history. Yeah. I forgot to go to the next king. You can buy cherish balls with cash. Is that there's a like vendor purchase or? Oh, 200 RP for 10 cherish. Oh, okay. Cash. IRL money. So RP. What did we get? We got glasses. We rock and cut. Oh gosh. I guess it doesn't matter, but okay. And this is one where it's +2, +6. Meaning I X speed first, it stays in. I don't know what free frog means in that instance, but it went. I think this is Kappa. I'm +6, +2. I think I can just go, right? Yeah. If anyone knows what this if I'm doing this correctly, I think that this is just a normal setup. Like it's part of it. If it switched earlier, then there was an option to do other things, but I think then that one worked out okay. And we're on pace, I think, for a pretty easy 4 again. So we'll go do Morimoto and the other ones, and then figure out what I'm doing for the rest of the stream. Yeah, you're right on the thinking. All right. Thank you, Sky. Sorry, pal, can't help on this one. Never done E4 runs. All good. Appreciate it though. We're both learning here. Earthquake. I should probably just click buttons instead of trying to think about them. 2k BP for winning. Very nice. We did not get healed. What haven't I done? I guess Kanto? So we'll do Kanto and then fly to Unova. Quick heal. We got plenty of potions. We're chilling. E4 is not just daily cooldown, it's a 6-hour cooldown. Which is super duper clutch. Welcome back, Rainer. Claydol. Yeah, so you could do multiple a day easily. That's one of the main benefits of it. We trick. It was Scarf to begin with. Oh, it was Rock. I'm so dumb. Oh, well. Oh, I get the Rock off. We live on one. That's streamer luck right there. How much do you get for an E4 rerun? It's like 450k cash, but then you get BP, and then you also get, what's it called? You can extra rocks Shannon set up. Yeah, I thought about that, but I didn't want to manipulate the, like, I didn't want to cause a swap and then fuck it up more, you know what I mean? +3/+2. Never punished shaking my head. Dude, I have been, even though I screwed up the last stream on Unova, like, I have gotten extremely lucky. Extremely lucky. Wish I was sweaty enough to do E4s. It took me a really long time to get into it, Clarko, in my PokeMMO career. I bred the Gengar team way back in the day, and then the Encore AI change happened. And I was annoyed after that, and then never rebred / learned after that. And then finally, just now, finished up this team. It's only become more popular within the last 6 months. Yeah, I think the proliferation of knowledge, especially with like how to access PokeKing, getting the code to use it properly, instead of it just being like a, yeah, like make the team and go figure it out. Good luck, bud. Like there's guides on exactly what to do instead of just figure it out on your own. Though it is definitely figure outable, but 2 Typhlosion, 2 Blastoise gym runs. I did a bunch of those when I was working on a new Johto route, and they're very comfy. And I might start doing them more again. Becomes sort of intuitive after a while. Yeah, I did them. I still did amulet coins when I was doing them. I did it on stream too, so I could go back and look. I want to make like a mini guide on how to learn how to do it on the ones where you get up to like the max, like the first 5. That was that, right? Yeah. Personally love E4 into gym run. Yeah. That's still going to be like a staple. Champ. Not leaving. Look at the props. We get a leftovers. Rock +2/+2. Hopefully clicks dynamic punch again. So, oh no, don't get hacks. Oh, we get the leftovers recovery too anyway. Please no. Easy. Too lucky. I'm way too lucky. But we don't live, so whatever. You win some, you lose some. I like E4, but hate gyms. Need to get into them more. I mean, do the one you like. Try both if you get bored of the other one, but definitely just do what you like is the most important thing, always. +3/+2. We have rocks up. We're chilling. Shadow Ball is a fool to fight Stinky Mud. Do not click Shadow Ball on Stinky Mud, everyone. This is just a prerequisite. I've never seen someone get self-hit with Confusion versus Dynamic Punch. Were you trying to, like, reverse jinx me? so that I would get taxed on it. Or is that actually a thing where every time I see 93.8, it scares me? This will be a Shadow Ball. Block Absorbing Punch. I think I can go to the next one now. No, it's just a statistics spike. I've seen every fight versus no guard Machamp. Gotcha. No one gets self-hit. That's weird. Very, very strange. One thing that I still haven't seen anyone do well is figure out a reliable way to beat Morimoto for cheap. Like, I'm pretty confident. Oh my god, I forgot to heal Metagross. Ooh, please. Don't punish me for that. Where is, Frog? Site doesn't want to load. Power of locking the earth. We got specs. What? Yeah, okay. And that was earth power +4/+2. Never punished, yeah. I have a few times, yeah. That's where Rainer gets his luck then. I take the E4 team, throw one Cloyster over meta and run it. Yeah, I mean, if you've got... I want something, like, if you have the E4 team, it smokes it, obviously. But if we could figure out, like, a pretty reliable, like, Cloyster setup, or a pretty reliable, like, Moxie Gyarados setup or something, that would be super clutch. Where it's just, like, a consistent, maybe, like, 8 turns every time. Yeah, exactly. Something a bit more elegant, if you will. E4 cheap's not cheap, though. Yeah, like, 2 Pokemon that are like a Moxie Salamence or like a Dragon Dance D-Knight setup that abuses multi-scale might be expensive, but like single Pokemon as a reliable sweeper kind of thing. E14 not cheap though? Yeah, exactly. Use Spraying Flames to kill Gengar. Not Energy Ball to fight Gyarados is stupid. Well. Oh, did I just lose? Nope. Never punished. We crit the flamethrower. Oh my lord. Shadow Sneak we hit. Maybe a Moximon, Sturdy Stealth Rock, and Sturdy Prankster Screech User. That could be something like that. Nice crit. Yeah, easiest crit of my life, dude. I just absolutely skill gapped. I'm just better. This is such a funny run, dude. Oh my lord. Actually remember to heal this time so I don't lose. Just frigging better. Screech will cause switches, does it? Oh yeah, yeah. After some tinkering, I got to work on Chrome. What did you change? Even with rocks up? Yeah, rocks will affect the AI slightly, but most of the time, oh god. Most of the time the AI we'll still see the reason that the AI switches is if it sees a winning 1v1 even after switching against the worst possible move that you could click into that Pokemon. So like even if you predict properly, we lock the, I'm guessing that's Fast Dragon, not 100,000 volts. Look at skills. We rock and look at skills. We got Muscle Band. Now we rock. It is Fire Fist. Okay, we cut Egg and Trick. Is that reducing Encore, Provoke, Force, Switch outs? Switch Egg. And Encore, Provoke, Force, Switch outs? Yeah, okay. And we're gonna lock the Wind Speed Dog. Don't click Energy Ball on Gyarados. Wind Speed Dog. I love Wind Speed Dog. One of my new favorites. Energy Balls to fight Gyarados is stupid. +3/+2. Need to change all the Mon names and the strings to the Chinese translations. That would be the best. That is such a good idea. I could do that pretty quickly, I think. If I have like a pretty good dictionary of them. Oh, that's such a good idea. Mostly to do with DNS. Lovely. All right. +3/+2 Shadow Ball. Bro, my like Achilles is like cramping, which is weird. Strange sensation because I'm used to normal cramps. I'm staying super hydrated. It's obviously like super hot in the US right now in most places, but staying super hydrated, but I'm having like a weird cramp thing happen. Has anyone tried to contact the makers of the web to offer an English translation? Yes. The creator does not respond to messages we've attempted through Chinese players. Like the ideal would be if we just got whatever data source, like whatever database outputs all this stuff, and we could just do a direct translation and like make a different version of it. But unfortunately, they don't answer like the Chinese Discord equivalent of DMs. But yeah, that would be super clutch. My goal would eventually to be like to convert all of it and then create a front end, put it into like a database, create a front end for it, and then create a way for people to like crowdsource. Oh no. Oh God, I did it again. You can make a routing table yourself in English. In the starting mon just uses pictures anyway. Yeah. Zard. I'm gonna get smoked by this Zard. I just rock anyway. It's the end. It doesn't matter that much. We're fine there. What is happening here? It's definitely going to click a fighting move, right? Should I just stay in and see what happens? Or is this going to click a fire move? I think I just go Chandelure regardless. Yeah, you can link it. Thanks, Rosie. Dynamic Punch. +2/+2. Strange Power is Machamp. Produce Strange... Oh, thank you. That's... Oh, strange one. I think Machamp has a bunch of random names too, right? I remember trying to do translations previously, and that was one. That's 2/2, and we will Link Door. Need to find it first because it made me clear my history too. Okay. No sweat otherwise. I'm sure I can troubleshoot. I just didn't have it on. Didn't have anything available on hand. Strange Power is the most common one. Got it. What's this Shadow Ball? And we'll just go straight into a Morimoto. Nice seeing number go up. Make brain happy. Like the money go up. Have you seen Dawn's catch yesterday? I did not. Can you link? And that is 4 E4 is done. 6 minutes remaining. That should be a Mori and 2 Rich after that, which is pretty clutch. Thanks, Rosie. Shalfa Glaceon, what? Mod luck? Doesn't Dawn also have the Shalfa, like, is it Abomasnow? Or am I making that up? Is that someone else that has the Abomasnow? Yep. Oh my goodness. 6 times 30. Yeah, that's an unreal. Unreal. With, like, so crazy. Oh my lord, that's wild. Is it faster to fly here? Didn't mom heal? Nice time loss. I didn't even think about that. That's clutch, thank you. That's wild. Shalfa, just getting a Shalfa, period. Like, Xanarchy, where's your second Shalfa? Like, step up, bro. Only not in Johto. Nice. I don't know why I clicked Earthquake there. It's gonna click Fire Punch or something. I looked down at my phone, that was dumb. Do we think I need rock setup? Let's gamble. I've been egging that for almost a year. I wanted to cry. I'll do like 500 eggs during War for Shalfas. Yeah, if you get the next one, I will be impressed, to say the least. Team 2 Morimoto. What's that team comp, Rainer? If you have that off the top of your head. Like, what's on the... Or this Dragonite might live. No? On multi? Maybe Flamethrower would have done more? No, it wouldn't have, because resist. I'm gonna smoke this Mew. D-Knight, Jolteon, Mammo, Mew. Oh, only needs rocks for D-Knight. You said that. I can't read. Thank you. Still on the old main. Does anyone in the game have more alt shinies than you, Anarchy? I'm guessing it's another Mr. member who transferred mains for a Shalfa. June Lucky? Is it John Lucky or June Lucky? And how many do they have? Because that's crazy. Someone having like more alt shinies than you. Congrats to... Oh, never mind. That's just the sign-up phase. As Shalfa starter on 3... Oh. That's the... Yeah. He's the one that has all 3. Eggs on 4 accounts at once. Yeah. I think people are warming more up to the idea of just having alt shinies, especially now that Pat is like just straight up shunting on an alt at the same time. Where for a long time, if you talked about like alt shunting on like Petrowski's Discord, I'm sure you'd still be met with a little bit of ridicule, but seeing some of his Billy streams, does he get up all... Does he have like 4 windows open at the same time so you can see him going on all of them? Yeah, 4 windows. That's insane. I eventually want a screen mirror so that I could get... If I could do both alt runs at the same time, it would be really... I think that would be an entertaining stream. Especially watching me mess up live would be funny. Why are alt shinies frowned upon? Basically, it's just not your OT, like your main's OT. But, like... I don't know. It's still a character that you own. It's not like you bought it. I still sell all my alt shinies to VH. Yeah, so it's just like that's it kind of that there's the perfect example of like it's just a matter of like your preference. Overall, I don't think many would argue that alt shinies aren't like slightly more diminished in value if you want to like ascribe a value to them. Then I have time? Yeah, I should be fine. Then the mains, but some people are like outright, I don't even want them. I'm selling them. And then other people are like, they're not the same as my main OTs, but I still love them. You know, like any other child. The translated names are great. Yeah, they're so good. I sold an alt Vullaby from a story run. Yeah, didn't Rumel buy that? That's so funny. I'm not on the trainer up here on Carnivine Swarm. If you haven't completed your OT decks, go grab that Swarm because Carnivine is a pain in the ass to get otherwise. Let's right up here. Yeah, I repel this one because I think it bleeds into the Victory Road. And then I always, of course, just walk up and walk straight into this trainer every time. People, yeah, TLDR chatting shit. Earlier you said you make about 400k for E4 reruns. Was that per E4 or across all of them? It's like right around 400k if you do 4. But then the weird part is you get 2k BP per, but then you also have to spend items. So I just went through like 200 potions, like 6 revives, a burn, and a paralysis heal. Like all that stuff adds up. So most people typically say the battle points and the items to heal are usually a wash, and then they just look at the Poke-Yen. I just did a 75% Richest Charm. So 66k base, it's like 100, 110k per. And then I did Morimoto and 2 riches after that. So we can actually just pull it up. I'm dumb. If only somebody made a calculator where we could just look exactly how much it would be worth to do those things. Like, that would be really helpful, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't use this calculator ever, which is funny. 13. So with that 75, it was a 430k run. We can see this, right? Yeah. So if the exact math on the price of a Richest Charm, obviously I didn't spend the 80k on the Richest Charm there, but it's like the net value. If I were to just sell the Richest Charm, I could make 80k. That's kind of how it's compared. So that's kind of the math on it. If you do get that 5th in, like some people are crazy and they do like 5 and a Morimoto, then you're in 100% richest charm territory. You're in 500k. Like that's when Elite Fours are insane. But then you can also just do advance gym run. Like, can I do get the calc out? I've seen 5 plus red plus Mori and Cynthia. Jesus Christ. Let's look at that math. 5 Mori and Cynthia. That's a 750k, 790k, 800k. Yeah, the BP is more money, but you also have to less the items, the healing items used. So yeah, like the top end potential for Elite Fours is super high. But if you want like a baseline, like a consistent run, what Xanarchy does is probably the best, which is Johto into that. You also have to kind of factor in I'm scared to type things into Firefox's of autocomplete. I don't want to dox myself. If I open a new one, okay, we're chilling. Johto into E4 gym run is the best daily run. Yeah. We're gonna do a little bit of math real quick, because this is often overlooked. Zan, tell me if this is a good example. 31, maybe 32. I think this is an old version of your guide, but we're going to add Johto. We're going to add Johto for 1. I don't want to dox myself. Yeah, that's totally what you're scared of us seeing. That's exactly what I'm scared of. So this is 31. I think Xanarchy does like 32. So we'll just add, not Hearthome, bad example, but I think Blackthorn gets added in Johto. So at these prices, a Rich's 75 charm is 535k if you do that in an hour. The problem though is how long, Xanarchy, if you were to estimate, or really anyone could probably give me a decent number, how long is a single E4? I would say it's like roughly 10, 11 minutes, right? So like, if we do it's calc time, so call it 12 minutes. A gym rerun is only 60 minutes. So if we do 32, we'll add a random, we'll add we're gonna get 12 minutes normally. Yeah, so we'll add not Hearthome. I think Sunny Shore gets added now on some people's, or Pastoria, whatever. We're at 435k over 60 minutes. So we'll do a price, like cost per minute spent, 435,000 divided by 60 is 7,250 for per like yen earned per minute. And if you do the same cost, we'll drop Pastoria, add Johto. So it's 535, but we'll call it 72 minutes. What did I say before? What was the last one? It's like roughly the same amount of yen per minute, but so it's like if you if you only have an hour, you could just do a gym run and be earning just about the same amount per that period of time, but you slam more money into like a 60-minute window. So it's like if you value your time spent, it's a little bit different, but that's just something to keep in mind. That it's like you are earning more flat money, but you do have to spend the 10 minutes leading up to that portion of like the charm beating that Elite Four. So just something to consider. The thing is, you extend that charm for the 60-minute one. Yeah, so it's like you're fitting more into a single charm. So if you're only using one, it should be more like 69 minutes. So yeah, you can do whatever. My point was mostly just to point out the fact that it's a little bit of a strange, it's not quite apples to apples, because you are doing something like leading up to that in terms of preparation, whereas a gym run, it could just be like started immediately and go. all things considered, mostly a wash. But that's another. But like, let's say you're doing a gym run into 4 Elite Fours. That's basically 2.5 hours spent because you're gonna have to go through the next Elite Four. It's gonna be 10 minutes leading up to both. So it'll be Johto into a gym rerun. That's 60 minutes. So it'll be like 70. Call it 70 minutes, and then another 70 minutes. So it's like 2 hours, 20 minutes spent for 2 hours of money making. Or were you just saying 69 because it's the funny number? What do people want to see? Like, I could just fire off another alt run really quick for funsies, or we could do a gym rerun. We can see me struggle on Xanarchy's route because I haven't done it in like 3 months. Or I could do a trainer rerun and just record it for a trainer rerun video that I'm gonna do. What are we thinking, peeps? Or any other ideas that I'm not thinking of. I'm happy to, like, if you want to see me PvP, I will PvP on stream, and that'll be really funny to watch me lose rating. I go to my own channel. How do polls work? I think it's like /poll I can do. I am probably the worst streamer alive. I don't even know what my own channel name is. I just typed in only 2 V's. I'd watch whatever. I was gonna say 70, but 69 is better. Do a randoms battle. Switch it gun. We could try a randoms battle for fun real quick. There's 15-minute per E4. Time spent definitely has to do with luck. It's counting the time that it takes you to do 4 E4 members before the champion. So 12 to do the 4 before. Yeah, and then you add the champion with it. Got it. Math. All relative, yep. All right, let's see. How do I do things? It's all relative. There must be some interface for, like, you need a mod to help with chat and shit during events. Yeah, sure. Done. I need to figure out how to mod people, though. I think I got a mod window, right? Report, Xanarchy, ban, Xanarchy, timeout, Xanarchy, warn, whisper. None of those. Odd actions. There's active mods, activity feed. Oh, activity feed is probably something I want, right? Eventually. Board requests or queues. Yeah, I'm sure that this is riveting content. Thank you for sticking around while I do this. What do different colored names mean on the chat? Bit 2 hours before the cinema of Jimmy Run that I got going. This show's public. Maybe if I'm live then, we'll do a live watching. If you'd be cool with that. Actually, I don't think I'll be live then. I have shit to do today, but I will be watching while I'm doing chores and stuff and doing some work later. I figured out how to do this last time. You can pick your color. I didn't even know that you could do that. What if I just like click on? Or I can just type /mod, that works too. We'll be in the premiere chat talking about the run itself. Oh, nice. We get like the director's commentary. Osto gets mod. Does anyone else want mod while I'm at it? How to use Twitch poll. Creator dashboard. I'm live. No stream scheduled. All right, this is dumb. What are our options? We could PvP. Think nice. And if you need anyone else, sure, Clarko. Not full. Odd. Not odd. Type. One funny thing will be when you all have to watch the Kanto split. Okay. See what happens. You could theory craft Morimoto cheap. All right, yeah, let's do that. So let's look at. Oh, I don't. I'll have to go to an alt because I just did Morimoto. I mean, we can look at some stuff. What raid boss do you think you're least prepped for is another really good question. Let's look at Morimoto theory crafting real quick, and then I'll talk about that. Damn, that's good. Least prep for. But let's see. What do I have that as Moxie? We've got a Krook that could theoretically do well, like Muscle Band something, but I really like Dragon Dance. It could get away for, oh yeah, Charm Calc, sorry. Thank you. I'm also so looking forward to raids coming back. Like Krook could definitely be a potential. Though it's speed, you do have the level advantage, so it might be able to outspeed most things. Like Jolly might end up being better. So that's definitely an option. We have another one. Where's my Salamence? Is it in count box? Here's Salamence. I tried this one the other day just for fun. So I think that Dragonite might actually end up being a good option, or might end up working as a solo just because of multi-scale functioning as a sash, and then you can use an item. But sash setup sweepers like Cloister or Volk are other potential options. So like Volk with this coverage could be really good. Like honestly, Roost Volk over Bug Buzz might be very good. There might be some matchup dependent stuff, but like bulky Volk can end up smoking Morimoto by itself. Moxie Gyarados, like the two Dragon Dance Moxie Sweepers in Gyarados and Salamence have really good potential. And then so you could also, there's like the setup options where you set up with a Metagross. That's not the right Metagross, but one of these Metagrosses where you're trying to bait something, especially ground type attacks with Trick. But even if it was like you baited like a Fire Punch, that's still good for a Dragon Sweeper or a Gyarados Sweeper resisting fire. So those are two options. Resist fighting as well with the flying. I guess you won't bait fighting in that sense, but there's only one variation that doesn't need rocks to clear because of Sash multi-scaled D-Knight. So rocks is probably necessary. So as far as like cheap stuff goes, you're looking at something level 1-ish. Unless there's any mold breakers or multi-hit people, you could probably get away with a level 1 stealth rock user. and then going straight into something. Like, This is my HM one, but like just the classic Dragonite might be very good by itself, of just multi-scale Dragon Dance 3 attacks. You could maybe swap out E-Speed for like Earthquake for added coverage, but multi-scale Dragonite's going to be somewhat expensive, I'd say. Geodude, does Geodude get Sucker Punch? That's wild. I definitely have one somewhere. Maybe not. Must be on an alt. But then, Xanarchy mentioned the other day that, does get Sucker, wow. Prituoga Aqua Jet, yeah, is the other one. It's just going Aqua Jet where you don't have the Sucker Punch wonkiness. So just go Jet, Sturdy Rocks. Okay, if you should write in Pori too that you're streaming. Somebody linked it earlier, and I'm not much one to spam. I prefer just to use the like the on-platform notifications when people want them. Stealth Rock is by level, Sucker Punch is by tutor, yeah. The storyline speedrun's best tools. Yeah, that's pretty clutch, especially because it's just going to get attacked most of the time. It's probably a bit more affordable than going Aqua Jet, Stealth, and Self-Promote and Pats, yeah. Mod abuse. Only because Pat wasn't live today. If Pat was live today, definitely wouldn't do that. Arco capital I. What a cheater. Snipe friend request. You're comparing a civilized place with bats, though. Nobody can handle the Jehovah's thickness. Well, the L was taken. Yeah, that'll happen. So like we could try. I think I have a cloister over there already. I don't know what cloister I have here. I don't have a good. I have a couple cloisters. Let's go to look how many accounts I have now. This is a fine enough cloister. Like we can. There's somebody out there who has like a Sash Explosion cloister video that's pretty scuffed, but it was funny to look at. Let's see, Sash. I want. Let's do Rainers. We'll do a Stealth Rock. Geodude real quick. No money, dang. I like checking my my alts to see if I sold. Where am I doing? What am I doing? Geodude. Stealth Rock. And Sturdy. Does that work? Why did they get so cheap? Does anyone have Sucker Punch tutor? Two blue shards, 3 quick claws. Blue. Well, I've got shards. And what was it? 3 quick claws and blue tutor. Where's the blue tutor? We're on an adventure to go find the blue tutor. Sucker Punches Unova, thank you. Tony Shulkle, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. How you doing today? We are gonna go attempt a Morimoto thing. We'll call it. The problem is, testing-wise, I have to, like, force myself to faint. I can just shell smash, I suppose. Also, massive flex with the gold dragon on the alt, right? Gotta point that out. Stun on him. Ditch you. Go find the blue tutor. Geodude, sucker. Over. We don't want magnitude. Nope. I guess it doesn't really... Does it need an item? Probably not. And what did I have? It has Sash already. Okay. Let's go try this. Let's see what happens. Red Dragon was the best investment I've made so far. Grabbed 2 at the start of the event. Yeah, I grabbed one at the I grabbed one at the beginning and one at the end. That was my last 5 mil I spent. I grinded up to it, and then I was like, I have a good feeling about it, and I was rewarded for having a good feeling about it. Damn, this is my red one though. Let's try with just Drill Run, and we'll gamble. The AI will be different if I have like Rock Blast and something on it. I think you really want 3 attacks. Should be able to easily feint out of this though. Yeah, the Cloister guy, the one that has the video, has like just 2 Cloisters, and it's 2 attacks and Explosion that he has for Vaporeon at the end, which is really funny. Like, this is where Rock Blast would be good. They have missed chances too. Yeah, this... Oh, you could... yeah, no, I don't know. So we do successfully get rocks off. I bought the gold one. Bad decision. Yeah, tough. Sucker Punch goes, so we have Chip. Does click Grass Knot again, which is good. Sash procs. Keep in mind, this is not a perfect Cloister by any means. So I don't know if Icicle Spear kills here. Simipour is pretty weak. I don't know why. Sucker Punch, Dugtrio Care. Oh, rip. Yeah, so we just lose. Let's gamble on Drill Run. And we crit anyway. Easy peasy. Jolteon. Drill Run is super effective, but I think Icicle Spear will kill. Yeah. Another Icicle Spear. So this could be like a very quick, easy sweep. If this is what's coming out after. If I had Shard, that would be very good. Didn't click Sucker Punch, so we lucked out. It just randomly rolled a different move, I suppose, because the AI doesn't understand priority. Could this just be the Morimoto solve? Let's run it back. Oh, it's gonna take an hour for this thing to kill me. It's gonna wrap me. Oh, never mind. I'm 1 HP. Sucker's a meme. Gotcha. All right, run it back again. Yeah, it's still definitely gone up. And if you preferred the gold, then it's like, and you weren't really going to sell. I'm not really going to sell my dragons probably ever, but it's nice to be like, my net worth went way up. Maybe I'll sell one of the reds. It's a meme even in E4 reruns. Gotcha. Sucker only gets selected when all offensive moves are -8 score. And even then it's a random move. Gotcha. We got Simipour. But does lead not change? Like, is it, or did I just roll the same lead? And if I'm using Icicle Spear, do rocks even matter? Miss, what's up? Hello, good morning. Like, the chip might be good, I suppose, but like, I'm clicking Icicle Spear most of the time. You're lucky, amazing. We'll try just straight up Icicle Spear, even though it's resisted here. Still kills. Yeah. Semi-pores. Bitch made. Will I kill... What's... Chuckle is rock. Bug is rock. Is ice super effective against rock? Ice. No, it's neutral. So Icicle Spear would be neutral. It should take out. Let's see if I get suckered. Guaranteed Oko. Rock is neutral. Yeah, thanks. So on this team, this seems like a pretty reliable one. I could probably give this a shot for like... I'm not going to do a run on this character today anyway, so I'm just going to feint this and rotate it. But I might actually start testing this, because this seems, at least for this team, it was pretty reliable. The Shuckle start might be bad. Team 1 is the easiest one. Is the easiest one? Is this Team 1? There's a very popular Psyop that Ice super gets against Rock because of Aerodactyl. That Psyop, the same Psyop for... what is it? Psychic on Ghost for me because of Gengar in Gen 1. No Sash or priority. Fuck Team 3, got it. Alright, let's see what we have in the other alts. I can just go to the next ones. Luckily, I have fucking 12 or 11 alts I can test this on now. I can't, where's my... Huge raid. Raiders, hello. What's up? Thank you. Thank you. He almost got alerts working. I was so close. We should have seen the pop-up, but there's no sound. What's going on? Thank you very much. How is the stream, Jordan? We are testing... potential cheap Morimoto team. I'll keep that up so I can fly. For our new players to use, so they don't have to breed like a perfect Chandelure or something like that to beat a single NPC that grants 30k. Doesn't really make much sense to me. Going to Unova here. Stream was good, just getting sorted for Shiny Wars. Yeah, the prep is real. I am thankful to not be doing that. Mostly because it just wouldn't be enjoyable for me, but respect the grind. Alerts reward the people that help the stream? Hell nah, yeah, right? Welcome, welcome. Just did an Elite 4 run. I probably have to change the stream title, but not that important. I like, if you're not familiar with me, I just do a lot of PvE content. I did some raid stuff. I've done red refight guides, that kind of thing. And I'm trying to theory craft right now a little Morimoto team that could do well for players that have limited resources, so like new players. So this could just be a very straightforward way to beat Morimoto without having to do crazy stuff. So what we're working with is a Geodude with Sturdy and Stealth Rock. And this is my red Cloyster that I've just thrown a Focus Sash on. Did that guy in Pats that sold Cynthia Morimoto share his stats? I don't believe so. We click Stealth Rock first. Burn the Acrobatics. What? With Shaman? Nah. First post-game rematch, Morimoto gets swept by Choice Band Icicles. Oh yeah, this is first, isn't it? Oh well. Well, it's good that I'm getting this out of the way so then I can test. Oh, this is rematch? 75 Simisear? Isn't it that low though? Or are they just this low? Grass not crit, unreal. Because of level 7, yeah. I thought I might have done a trainer rerun or something, or a gym rerun on this alt already. But I'll just go through, I'll do just that that choice band sweep like you said. Clear them all, and then by this time tomorrow I can potentially be doing some more Morimoto testing proper. Do it on my my berry alts on my main account, on the OG Cav account, and then go into the next one. Yeah, the prep for Shiny Wars, though, good lord, all the egg pre-cooking and the money making, the ditto farming, whatnot, is just nutty to me. Mad respect to all of those partaking. 2 months, I burned out after like 2 weeks of shiny hunting. Like 2 months of shiny hunting would just be the end of me, personally, but I will be happy to supply you all with dittos if I buy some Vaporeons or something like that, because the prices get insane, but maybe some Leppa farming, probably Leppa farming. Now that I have 11, you know, alts. I'm gonna keep saying that because it's fun to say. Could not give you... I'll have to go back through and look at the Morimoto movesets to look for any multi-hits that would fuck up Sash. That would be one of the other concerns. We'll just go do this real quick. I have some patience. This is my first MMO event. I'm kind of newish to the game, so happy to participate. Yeah, if it's your first event, then absolutely. And then definitely just marathon, not a sprint kind of thing. I part of the reason that I burned out was definitely there's no multi-hit, but there's a lot of flinch moves. That would be obnoxious, huh? Damn, yeah. Leppa farm doesn't seem like it makes too much money, although I haven't done it myself. So we could turn this into an I still have to do the what raid boss question am I least prepared for, which is a really interesting one. But I can also do a little bit of Leppa math to kind of show people what's good about Leppas and what's not good. Right after I burn Morimoto down. I'm not going to swap out because I don't need to. Only time you put up with lots. Dark Dragon said, only some patience. You put up with us, so you have a lot of patience, lol. I didn't need to stop here. Please inform me about Leppas. The top line is basically like, the best way to make money on Leppas is actually just to outright buy seeds. And the best thing is if you can find someone who's a very spicy seed seller. So you can cut the middle on the GTL, like it's 100 per fee on the GTL. I was gonna get a focus sash, that's what I was doing. Leppa's good for how low effort they are, not gonna lie, exactly. So it turns out, I think the math that I ended up doing on it was it's roughly like a 500k to 600k per hour money making method. The problem is you lock up a lot of money in the Leppas that you're doing, so you have to sell pretty quickly in order to get that back. So the more, if you're using every plot for Leppas, you're dumping, it's like 1800-ish plus another, it's like 3k per plot. So a single character, like like 3,000-ish, and it's 156 plots. So it's like, that'll be 500k per character. So if you're doing like this across like 6 characters, you're dumping 3 mil liquid into seeds. That's going to be locked up in Leppas while you're then going around, turning around and selling them. But then you're getting 6 times, how much is a Leppa? Like 850. Let's do like 820. Times 156 times 6, So you're looking at like 4.6 mil return on that. So you can, every time you do it, you can make like a mil plus if you're doing it with 6 characters, but you have to then turn around and sell them fast enough. And I don't, that was just kind of back of the napkin math if you're doing it that way. The math is a little bit tougher if you're doing it. I have all the plots in Unova on 2 characters. So for 2, it would be a little bit less than that, but then it's quicker. The real point of consideration, I'd say, is you're looking at risk, because if you miss a watering, all that money that you just dumped on seeds is gone straight up. Am I just gonna die to grass knot here? Scared of missing the window? Yeah, so you need like, I'd set alarms on my phone. Oh my god, I cannot stop dodging things. If you're just joining, I've dodged like everything that I needed to this entire stream. We were doing an Elite 4 rerun earlier. I dodged like a fire blast that would have fainted my Metagross, the only one that I had, because I forgot to heal. Like all sorts of crazy stuff. It's just been insane. Love to see it. Streamer luck is so real. Just start streaming, you'll get lucky. I've done Very Spicy for a while and haven't missed it once in about 2 weeks. Yeah, if you're just, I mean, I haven't actually done the math on Very Spicy yet, but that's also probably going to be good money, especially if you're selling directly, because you can cut the price in half, or you know, you can meet in the middle on the GTL fee if you find direct LEPA buyers or LEPA farmers that directly buy Very Spicy seeds. But if you're that consistent, then for sure you'd be fine on consistency side of things. What do you all? Are you a Very Spicy seed seller? I'd consider doing it just as to attempt the method. So like, it's like 3 planes, right? How does one farm Very Spicy seeds though? So you'd be doing cherry berry farming, and you'd need 3 plain spicy. So they're super cheap at 800 a pop. Is Calc still up? No. What, it's like it's 4.5 per plot. Not you, Cav, asking Rosie, because I'm only... Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I was waking up in panic because I thought my berries were dead. That's like my worst nightmare. I haven't farmed in like a week or 2. I got tired of it. Yeah, that's usually I like do it for like a few days during the week, and then I can never do it on weekends because my schedule is way too all over the place. And then I usually stop the week after. I just keep a stock of berries. So it's 800. So per plot, we'll do it for like 1 character. So it's 800 times 3. It's 2,400 costs. So somebody remember that. I'll type it in chat so I remember. 2,400 costs. You're going to see the message before you actually hear me say it, but 2,400 cost. And then the yields. Oh, this math is going to get a little bit harder, but 2,400 cost. Then the yield will be 4.5 times 156. You'll get 702 cherry berries. You'll need to pay another... how much is a harvesting tool? Just go check. Maybe on like 300 or 400. And not even be able to sell them. 350, I think that sounds right. 350. Look at all the berry farmers. So we'll need to use a harvesting tool on all of those. So you're looking at another 245k spent. So I think you can add stuff to memory. Yeah, okay, 245k, then 2,400. So this is also the initial starter fee. You can then turn those plain seeds back into more cherries. So, and then you'd have to buy some. We'll figure it out. So it's 2,400. Or no, what did I say? That's 240,000. 2,400 times 156 equals 374. We're We're gonna add that to memory. The 620k cost. Then of the 156 times 4.5, 702 times 0.3 are going to be very spicy seeds, which you can sell for roughly like 1800. It's 370k. Yeah, the math. So you're selling that, then you turn all those planes back in. You'd have to kind of iterate on this because then all those planes are going to turn back into straight money. So it'd be like 370k per. I'm not going to do it on stream because I'll have to get a spreadsheet out and all that stuff, but it would take a while to get very spicies to start to be worth it after a little while. Let's see, very at 1800 roughly. So it'd be more like a 1750 sell then if you're doing direct. Might not be worth the money. Might be worth the money, but not the time. Lose a day in growing, yeah. So yeah. I don't know if Xanacre's still here, but everybody watching, what do you think the most challenging raid fights are going to be? So I'm gonna go back to my main. Oops. My theories so far on what raid bosses are going to be added first are the Gen 5 guys who don't have alphas yet. So I think it's very likely possible that early on we're going to be looking at, like, we already got Braviary. That was a super challenging raid. I think Hydreigon and Volcarona are both going to be extremely challenging raids. Reuniclus also could be an interesting one. We don't have an alpha for about 28 minutes left on my charm. Need 2 Elite Fours, Jotunhon. Is it possible? I would say do the one, and I think if you're below 15 minutes, then just do trainers. I don't know if it's possible. I don't know enough there. It might be able to do, it might be like a tight window to do both, but Heatran maybe is another good one. Heatwave Volcarona would go crazy, yeah. And so just imagine like free quiver dances and then like a free tailwind setup. Like pretty much the boss has got free moves based on the status moves that it has access to. Bulk with its low defense will be easy IMO. Yeah, okay, so think about it though. Volcarona could be tough. What's its HA? Swarm, yeah. All right. Bulk with its low defense. You're probably clicking rock moves, right? So we can... Actually, I'll go back to my PC so we can look at some potential rock users. You've got Head Smash, Archeops, Cranidos, potentially, to try and beat the Volk, though Rampardos, Head Smash might be a little bit too slow if it gets Tailwind and stuff. If Bulk, the boss has always got 4 attacks. So let me stop fiddling with the UI and open it up. Boss has always got 4 attacks. We could very easily see a Giga Drain Volk. So if we're using physical attackers, primarily like rock attackers, like I think that would be one of the more obvious ones, like 4X's, unless we use like Power Gem Lunatone for the rock's 4 times weakness. Like you're looking at free Giga Drains for the boss. If you remember the Drain Punch on, I think Lopunny had Drain Punch. Anytime that happened, you were just setting yourself back. So if you're using these physical rock type attackers, you're kind of, it might be kind of scuffed. And then what's its type? Like, I suppose you could go physical water, but this might be a perma-sun fight, which would definitely scuff things more. Volk type chart. What am I missing? If it's perma-sun, then water would be fucked. So that's a point of consideration. Low defense is definitely something, but they could just... I'm not sure we're sure on how the the IVs and stuff work for the bosses, but they could just make it bold. So there's a lot more to consider, but yeah, special attacking again into it will be very tough regardless, because if it just gets a free quiver dance, you're looking at, we'll have to be spamming haze, using Murkrows to spam haze. Flying physical flyers might be one of the better moves. Bug Buzz, Heat Wave, Psychic, Giga Drain, welcome to hell. Yeah. Bosses are always plus speed nature, no EVs. Good tech, thank you. Yeah, so like Volk could be hugely problematic. So what I have so far for Volk, what I would bring, I'd probably try Braviary, Archeops, Cranidos. Obviously you want a water team, but I'm assuming Permasun. It would 100% have flame body chance or some BS. Yeah, I think that even though it could reward the Swarm Volk, Alpha Volk, it would probably still go with flame body for the burn chance, would be my guess. I don't know. Swarm would be tough in the final phase. I could see that going either way. Just like how Excadrill had Sand Rush, even though the HA was raids are Omni nature, 10% everything from neutral nature. Interesting. How did you figure this out? What was your way to back into that math, Rainer? Did you just is it like a 1/10 damage multiplier to get to the damage cap kind of thing? And then you calc based on that? I'm super curious. Heatran is another good one though I can look at real quick. Because that's going to resist a lot of stuff. And Heatran is in that category of could get added, not super duper broken. The 4x to ground. It doesn't have like flame body flash fire. It'd be so funny if it was just like air balloon. I could see that just being a fighting type raid. So I've got 3 fighters right now in these 3. Hitmonlee, Metacham, and Heracross, and could probably add a couple other fighting types. So that would be something. $10 divided by 10 over 11 damage multiplier, and it always outsped slower things that at a neutral nature it wouldn't. Gotcha. You just didn't evolve them up yet, or is there a reason one stage evos? Yeah, just haven't evolved them yet. So I'm going through and EV training them all, and then I'm slowly evolving them kind of in loose priority. I think that Sun will be the most useful, especially for the lower tier raids first. So like my priority is like, I just want to be guaranteed to clear low raids early, and the Sun team is pretty much going to guarantee that. If not, then I can just speed up leveling whatever I need to when they first come out. I'm intentionally grinding XP candies. I don't have a lot on my main, but I have a bunch on my alts because I use them on my main. So I'm eventually going to mail them all to my main, and I'll be able to just like level any of these up that I need to instantly. But I've got a bunch of stuff. Like Porygon is something that I'm going to level up pretty soon here. I'll probably use this on an alt run just for fun. Maybe I'll do a Johto run. You know, just try attack, discharge, shadow ball, the usual Porygon Z thing, and then eventually give it Hyper Beam to make it my raid Pokemon. But having this leveled up early will be super versatile. I just want to cover as many bases as I possibly can for when raids drop, and not sweat having every single little thing covered. So if anything, like to answer the question, if I'm not prepared for anything that isn't like anything that resists fire or sets perma weather that would make fire bad, like sets perma rain, I would not be prepared for at the moment, to answer Xanarchy's question. As far as like tough raid fights go, I think that I'm decently prepared for Volcarona, Hydreigon. I've got a couple ice type attackers that are ready to go. What do we need? Like ice fighting, bug. I could use Volk on that. So, or Heracross could use bug gem kind of thing. So decently prepared for this. We could see some raids that don't give Pokemon rewards. Like, it would be wild if there was just like a Reshiram raid. Fairy Kappa, yeah. Do you think raids are coming soon? Not really, to be honest. I don't think... it's certainly possible that they could overlap stuff, but I don't think that they're planning on releasing anything until October. Actually, T-Bolt is the optimal choice because adaptively Tri-Attack does the same damage as 2 times effectiveness discharge. Probably right. But I think you're only clicking discharge the electric move on steel types, in which case it will do less regardless, and then I can just use discharge to level it up on water type hordes later. So even though it's neutral, like you're clicking normal, like you're going to be clicking Tri-Attack the vast majority of the time, right? I don't know. I'm not that fussed about it because I'll just breeze through whatever it is anyway. Do you learn discharge with Porygon? What's the moveset? The other one that I would not be super prepared for would be like, let's say we do get an anniversary event, hypothetically speaking. It does learn set just discharge. Yes, I'd probably teach it. T-Bolt gets crucial Oko versus some storyline targets. Gotcha. Do I have to teach it though? Level 29. Oh, that's annoying. I was hoping for the summer along with an Annie event. Yeah, it seems more unlikely. That's kind of where I'm at, Raleigh. Seems unlikely at this point, so I'm holding out hope for it, but we're probably not seeing anything till Halloween. If there was an anniversary event raid, let's say, and let's say it was Johto starters, and each starter was its own, could be super cool, right? And you like get to pick which one you raid. I would not really have. I have the electric type. Let's say it's Swampert for funsies. No particular reason. I don't have a solid basic grass type, so I have a Sunflora, and I have eventually a Sceptile to click Frenzy Plant, but I'm not super good on grass. So like bulky waters that negate electric, I feel like they're going to deal with electric well, like Volt Absorb or Lightning Rod ads and that sort of thing to play around electric just being overpowered. What are the top fighting mons? I guess Lucario and Gallade, but I can't think of any mons with decent speed. So the top fighting mon is actually Metacham because of pure power. Doubling your attack stat when you combine the EVs is just insane. And then you just click high jump kick with it, and it's insane. So base 130, you use defog to make sure that high jump kick always hits. So Metacham ends up hitting harder than Gallade, and then Hitmonlee actually ends up hitting harder than Gallade too. So like, because of high jump kick and then Reckless, I think on, right? Yeah, I just have the wrong ability here. So Reckless is going to boost the moves that have recoil damage with high jump kick is effective. Lightning Rod only prevents AoE damage from themselves, doesn't negate the attacks, so discharge damage would be in. Gotcha. But yeah, I agree. I think Clarko agrees. Scarf Hitmonlee is very fast. And you also don't have to worry about speed that much because I think the vast majority of the time we're just going to be tailwinding constantly. I think tailwind is just going to be a priority. So to answer your question, Gallade, I think top 3. Eventually when we get Reckless Mienshao, it gets bumped to bottom, the next one down. But Gallade's just so good overall, and you probably have one from like PvP. You could easily slot it in. And then Heracross is like also very good, but has the dual typing thing going for it, so you can click bug moves on grass types and other things. Dark types, I suppose, if bug was resisted as well. I can't think of one off the top of my head. But as far as fighting types go, I would definitely say make a Metacham. You could also make a Gallade. Both would be good psychic. Be great to make a list of physical and special attackers for each type. Yeah, it varies a lot depending on each type. Like
Braviary is by far the best flying type attacker, and it also uses Power Herb to power up what's it called? So it's like a unique item slot too, is another point of consideration. Sky Attack, thanks. Dex for coming in clutch there. Depends on a lot of things. And then the rest of flying is basically just Hurricane users. So, like legendary birds are all great for flying type attack. Crawdon, best physical, the rest special for the rest of the water types. So I have a little bit of list going. I haven't publicly shared it yet. Other people have compiled much more extensive lists on them. So you could basically you can just run calcs yourself. It's Hydro Cannon for water type, Blast Burn for fire type or Overheat, Hydro Pump otherwise. Electric type is plus minus Discharger, or not Discharger, plus minus Thunder users in Ampharos and plus and Minoon. Normal type is just Porygon Z is the only one worth using, but it's so good that even at neutral damage, Hyper Beam is so good. Dragon is just Draco users plus Dragon Rush on Garchomp. It is kind of a chump. Rock. Whatchamacallit? Head Smash, not Rock Smash. That's kind of the TLDR on most of the decent types. Blizzard and Icicle Spear on Cloyster. What are some other potential hard raids? Uniclus, I think, is just going to be a really interesting one. Like, I don't have dark type attackers right now, so this might be my answer. Like, what would I even put together for this? Have a couple bug users. I could theoretically like Shadow Ball with Chandelure, even though that wouldn't be optimal. Like, really, I just want dark type users for this. I've got T-Tar. I've got Dragon Pulse, Hydreigon. Dragon Pulse, Dark Pulse. And I could like throw in Honchkrow in a pinch for like Sucker and or Assurance. So maybe I've got that going. Yeah, that's my yap on raids for now. Unless anyone else has some other hard raids that could be cool. Like the Reggies could be raids instead of roamers, but they'll probably be roamers. Could see like a Cresselia raid. Like a Perma Trick Room Cresselia raid would be wild. Latios, probably roamers though. Yeah, a Dialga Palkia raids would be kind of crazy. Could definitely see these being too overpowered to be released in game, but oh, my chat refreshed. If you said anything in the last 30 seconds, I missed it. I think it'd be really cool if they introduced another Gen starter as an Alpha raid like Gen 1. Yeah, I think that because raids are out, they'll probably do that instead of doing like the triple single player boss battles. Though we'll have to see now that they have access to raids. They could do that. I'm looking forward to Skarmory raid. It's my favorite mon. Skarmory is an interesting one. Probably looking at if Sun is available. I think even if Sun isn't available, like fire type attackers like Darmanitan would still probably do work. Well, it would probably get like a free iron defense. Guard swap would be so funny if it had like a random chance to guard swap. Could set sand for itself, could drop spikes, could tailwind, probably definitely tailwind. Whirlwind, definitely a free whirlwind in there for it somewhere. Defog or Curse. Sun or Rain, Thunder Spam, yeah. Double Boss, Tornadus, and Thundurus. Yeah, I don't know. That would be nuts. I haven't even thought about a double boss. They're not in. I can't pull them up here, but um, or triple for aren't they a trio? Tornadus, Thunderous, and I don't know Gen 5 that well. Thunderous. Lando is the third, I think. Yeah. Yeah, Lando, thank you. Like a triple boss would be wild. We'll see if they even add those into the game. All right, what was I going to even do? Oso wanted a randoms battle, I think. I think it was Oso who did Spidget, the Spidget Ekans gun for a random. I need like an itinerary. All 3 Reggies is a raid. I think that would be a more reasonable power level because they're kind of mid, and then it would be really funny. Oh no, we don't have that. What's the Reggie that does just memeing but wouldn't be opposed to it? Yeah. We could watch me lose a randoms real quick. The what's the normal Reggie that that has the ability that sucks? Gigas? Reggie Gigas? Am I saying that right? Oh, it's like a Galar. Reggie Gigas. That I thought that might be part of the OG Reggie trio, but it's not, because that one would be interesting because it powers up later, so it would be like you have to take it down early, but not in our decks, unfortunately. What? Oh, I guess they're like flying. Those icons look weird for Latios and Latios. What else is strong? Conk. Conk will be tough. I don't have a lot of flying types. I've got a couple psychic types. Seems to be a delay either on your stream or your chat. Let me see. I have dropped some frames, so that might have messed it up. Been live for like 3 hours, so my system is like doo-doo. So there's a good chance that it's just delayed. Synodex, I think. There could be a raid with Reggie. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if it is part of it, then could be. Conk would be another tough one, probably, though. Flying, Psychic. What else? Is fighting weak to anything else? Biggest would be Broken's raid boss because boss turns are counted. Oh, right. Yeah. So slow start would be done after turn 1. I suppose they could like maybe modify it so that it would be specific to like boss turns, but that might be really difficult. I got a 7-second delay on your stream, but 3 seconds on other. That's probably my restream then, and just a generally like slow setup because it's got to go through a restream and then to whatever platform it is. It's on stream, so if he says something in chat, you see it way before he says anything. Yeah, that'll do it. Fighting. Yeah, it's just flying psychic for fighting. So I guess I could, I've got the Zapdos for Hurricane. I don't have any of the birds. Got the Braviary. I could make a special D-Knight, I suppose. That would be like new, like I could do both Hurricane and I don't think that would be that good. Yeah. Conk will be a funny one. Probably like Guts, Burn. I'll just start wrecking things with Mach Punch. Given that it's already 3 and I've been live for 3 hours, potentially do something more, but I do still have things to do today, unfortunately. Can't just stream all day. Not a full-time streamer. But before I go, if you would rather see a video on the new Ho team that I tested, it's not that new, but it's new to me. You'd rather see a new Ho video. It's not a replacement for the Poliwrath Dragonite team. It's just an additional team that people can breed that's slightly faster. It's a bit more expensive. So if you want to see that team, a Ho team guide video on YouTube, press 1 in the chat. And if you'd rather see a trainer rerun guide, 2, because I want to see, I have the feeling most people would want to see the Ho team. So again, that's press 1 for a Ho team, press 2 for a Cloyster rerun team, or the guide to the Cloyster rerun. Yeah, 1 for Ho, 1 for Ho, 1 for Ho. I figured as much. I think just because it seems like people that like my stuff. It has been around since February, but the Chinese had to redo the EV spreads because of the AI updates. Rosie wants to see the Cloyster. Let me actually just pull it up because I have the route, so you don't necessarily need a video on it, but I can just share. 1, 2. Yeah, they had to. And then they also found out that if you crit phase 1 with Lunatone, then it can push early and fuck up the whole fight. So that was another element that they had to reduce this special attack EVs on, I think. I got that Cloyster, but I haven't used it yet. Word. I will get it on my main laptop. 1 second here. That's my script. That's not the run. The documents. Tier 5 raid potential. Yeah, otherwise, I'm going to try to stream a bit more consistently, probably evenings, like at least once or twice a week, and maybe get a weekly video, probably bi-weekly, and in reality, probably once monthly. But Ho trainer, maybe a gym run guide, because no one's done Xanarchy, so I'll make that video and get him a lot of questions. Rumel is live because in case you want to raid soon, that was my next order of business after I got this link for the trainer rerun route. Was I was going to go check, and that is perfect because I would not mind watching a little Rumel and then maybe dual screening Rainer's video in combo with Rumel while I am doing some work here in a little bit. God, I can't find any of my stuff. Where is the rerun guide? Oh, it's just trainer rerun. I was searching Cloyster. I love Pummel. Publish to web. Chat.restream. I'll put it in both chats in case there's any YouTubers still here that are interested as well. So this is the trainer rerun route. As far as I'm aware, it's the best one out there. It does not include Morimoto because it's very silly to include Morimoto. What's this screenshot? Oh yeah, Ghost Users, Hex. Charizard Blast Burn. Offer Raid. God, Charizard's so busted, dude. Oh yeah, I have Crawdon. I keep forgetting that Crawdon's also dual dark type, so I have that. Yeah, was there anything else that I owed anything before we go raid Rumel? And if anyone wants to test the Ho team while I'm on cooldown, please let me know. Xanarchy, looking at you. I could appreciate any data. I just want to look for edge cases, so the more reps we get, the better. So if like you get Messed up solar power, sun boosted 150. Yeah, moving in a nutshell, exactly. How many multipliers can we stack? Full LEPA guide, yes. I don't have a good full... Yeah, we are some nerds, Park. Especially Xanarchy. I don't know. Raynor might be... I don't know who takes the nerd crown here, but it's got to be between Raynor and Xanarchy. Is this spreadsheet public? I don't think he has published it yet, but he's going to answer in chat before you hear that from me. Park, thank you for the follow. The only time I've actually seen a follow animation happen. Appreciate it, though. Thank you for all that you're doing with the Shiny War event. I think it's super cool, even though it's not for me. I'm really stoked that it's happening. Rach is #1 nerd. True. True and real. Of the people in stream, for sure, Rach is #1. I mean, of the people in stream, we're talking about Rach overall, #1. Yeah, Raynor has a crown on Jimmy runs. Like, absolutely, for sure. Charlatan, thank you for the follow. If you want more streams, click the follow button. You'll be seeing when I'm live. I'm very good at plugging myself, as you can tell. Xanarchy hits... So, Raynor has the optimization. Rosie, thank you for the follow. Xanarchy has the optimization of multiple characters down, where he's grinding that, where I'm sorry, yeah, well, really Raynor has the world record, obviously, so that's scouting optimization nerdiness, and then Xanarchy has that pure money making like optimization grind going on. So, you know, both very good nerds in their own right. I am just gonna go ahead and raid Rumel. Rosie, I will just recommend you go check out, there's a couple good berry farming guides out there. I think Young Cabbage is a very good one. And Smooge also, even though he makes PvP content, is also a very good one. But otherwise, I'm just going to call it here because I can't find anything. My brain is just mush. And I think my guide is really only a spreadsheet. So long story short, though, for berry farming is you just plant twice as many cherries compared to, it's 1 to 2 cherry ratio. So it's whatever the two are, is Rost, Pecha, 2 cherry, and then the rest Lepa. So yeah, salutes, thank you. Yeah, of course, thank you all for watching, very much appreciated. I hope I was able to provide you some good entertainment in the meantime while Pat is resting up for streams, and you will be in very good hands with Rumel. I will drop the link to his YouTube stream in YouTube chat for YouTubers that want to go watch Rumel. He is wonderful. He's definitely one of my favorite content creators, like PokeMMO or not. So, what is Rumel's actual channel name? That's important, isn't it? Rumel 45, I believe. We're gonna get a little Rumel audio. No, I hit mute in time. Rumel 45. Yeah, so we're gonna raid on Twitch and head over there. So again, thank you very much. More videos coming soon. Hopefully some streams. Maybe I'll stream a little bit this weekend on Sunday or something. We'll see what happens. Thank you all. I'm going to hit raid now in a second here. Of course, Rumel is AFK, so we'll just go spam his chat. He'll come back to a bunch of smiley faces, let's say. Let's go spam smiley faces. Again, thank you for watching, and see you later, Twitch. And YouTubers, please hold 1 second. At Rumel 45 restream. Thanks so much for watching, YouTubers. If you're still here, VOD viewers, enjoy the rest of your day.